We breathe it in without a second thought. Oxygen, the invisible force fueling life and limiting its scale. But what if this vital element suddenly doubled? Imagine every breath supercharging you, every spark a raging inferno, and life itself transforming. This isn't just a change, it's a rewrite of Earth's rules, where our air becomes a double-edged sword of vitality and existential threat. And let's find the answer to the question, what if, with oxygen doubled, Earth would witness a breath of giants, where life becomes supercharged and supersized. Insects liberated from respiratory constraints would revert to prehistoric scales. Think dragonflies with avian wingspans, scorpions the size of dinner plates, and beetles as robust as small rodents, dramatically reshaping food webs and predation dynamics. Vertebrate metabolism would surge, boosting strength, endurance, and healing, potentially leading to accelerated growth and larger species, though also increasing oxidative stress and altering lifespans. This heightened vitality would forge a new ecological balance. Larger, more energetic creatures would dominate, establishing new hierarchies and fostering lush, dense, and vibrant ecosystems, bursting with life pushed to its extraordinary limits. A world with double the oxygen would face an unrelenting threat, fire. Fires would become terrifyingly potent and uncontrollable. A single spark could trigger an instant inferno, and lightning strikes or minor electrical faults would unleash catastrophic, unprecedentedly fast, and hot blazes. Human civilization would undergo radical adaptation. Building materials would prioritize fire resistance. Urban planning would create vast fire breaks, and fire suppression would reinvent itself, relying on inert gases rather than water. Open flames, even for cooking, would become an extreme luxury or a grave danger. Consequently, landscapes would be in constant flux. Forests might give way to vast grasslands or specialized fire-resistant flora, continuously reshaped by intense, frequent wildfires. This would drive the evolution of new plant species, adapted for rapid regeneration after catastrophic burns, fundamentally altering Earth's biomes. Humanity's journey in this hyperoxic world would be a fascinating evolution. Initially, we might experience enhanced mental clarity, incredible endurance, and faster healing, feeling almost superhuman. However, our bodies would grapple with the long-term physiological challenges of oxidative stress, potentially impacting lungs and eyes, demanding generations of adaptation. Daily life would pivot entirely around extreme fire caution. Cooking would necessitate induction or sealed systems, and transport would be rigorously fireproofed. We'd likely inhabit spaces with localized atmospheric regulation, creating safe zones for rest. This shared environmental challenge would forge a profoundly new societal contract, where education in fire safety and constant vigilance become paramount, fundamentally redefining our relationship with the very air that sustains us. Beyond the immediate dramatic changes, a doubled oxygen atmosphere would profoundly accelerate nature's fundamental rhythms. We'd witness incredibly bountiful and rapid plant growth, fueled by hyper-efficient photosynthesis, leading to explosive vegetation and denser forests, where they managed to survive the omnipresent fire threat. This lushness could mean richer agricultural yields, but also provides colossal amounts of fuel for potential infernos. Geochemical processes would quicken dramatically, minerals would weather faster, reshaping landscapes and soil compositions, with rivers carrying more oxidized sediments. Furthermore, a denser, oxygen-rich atmosphere would impact aerodynamics, potentially aiding flight for larger birds and insects while requiring less power for human aircraft. It could also alter sound, creating novel acoustic environments, and contribute to complex, multifaceted climatic shifts influenced by both increased biomass and carbon release from frequent fires. This hyperoxic world would embody a profound paradox, a realm of incredible life vibrancy coupled with terrifying fragility, lush, hyper-energetic ecosystems where colossal insects and rapidly growing flora thrive would constantly teeter on the brink of catastrophic incineration, fueled by the very air that sustains them. Every aspect of existence, from the smallest microbe to complex human societies, would be locked in a perpetual dance of adaptation and innovation. This relentless pressure would drive breakthroughs in material science, bioengineering, and sophisticated environmental control systems, all geared towards harnessing oxygen's life-giving power while mitigating its destructive potential. It's a world defined by exhilarating extremes, life pushed to its absolute limits. Nature's fundamental forces are dialed up to 11, demanding constant vigilance and a profound, ever-present respect for the potent, double-edged sword that is the very air we breathe. Doubled oxygen would forge a paradox, vibrant, supercharged life amidst extreme fire risk, demanding constant adaptation from all species. In your opinion, what if the amount of oxygen on Earth doubled? Share your thoughts in the comments.